MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. The wind and the 0-2 pitch.
Even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Machado.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, he had really struggled in this cold streak he's been in right here, so that's a welcome single. He watched his average plummet below 230.
Greg Bird.
Into the box, Greg Bird. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Ready with another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to... Now in the box, Joey Rickard. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Here's Chris Johnson now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Trumbo. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
What a hot streak. Another base hit. We've watched his average climb now over 290. Mercy.
Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
This one's flared out toward left. Rickard comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Ben Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. To second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on. Here's Chris Davis now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
1-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Out in front here is Hardy as he pulls this one down the left field line, out of play. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Orioles leave one. They're down. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one from Oriole Park. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Castillo has it, and the throw is in time. Gardner is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the flag court and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Standing in now, Manny Machado. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Striding forward, Michael Bourne, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Joey.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. A base hit in his first trip. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
In now, Chris Johnson. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Bird has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Bourne has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rickard's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees,
striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out toward second. Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things. Stepping up now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a walk his first time up. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Gardner.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Bourne, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Vidal Nuno is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Vidal Nuno.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping in, J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, still going back. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone, a home run. Standing in now, Michael Bourne. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the O's here thanks to the exploits of J.J. Hardy. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And that's over. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Here's Chris Johnson now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Castro ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted in the air to center. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Here's Starlin Castro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Oh, you're so frustrated as a pitcher. You make the perfect pitch, you jam him, and he's still strong enough to fight it off and put it in the outfield for a hit.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Brad Brock
Enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The first baseman, number 33.
Ready once again, Greg Bird. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rickard moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's Didi Gregorius and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. 1-for-4.
Gregorius.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, J.J. Hardy. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Stanton comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder
Michael Bourne at the plate now. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. That'll bring in Joey Rickard, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pulled high in the air out to left field, and Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is line to left. Rickard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1. So striding forward now, Chris Johnson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Dylan Betances will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Dylan Betances.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms, it looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Judge waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-1 the final total in today's game. John Neese earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Misses. Ball 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent. Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is a start of him getting hot.
The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Mark Trumbo. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Bourne patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Line drive to center field. Bourne is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Matt Holliday standing in now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the relay is still going to get the out at first. Don't quite know why they needed the extra step there, but that's as unconventional a put out as you're ever going to find.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down their shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A little bouncer. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.